Hello, friends, and welcome back to Coin Old Library, the place where we take a close, careful, and fascinating look at coins from around the world. Today, we're going to talk about a small, humble coin that has been in the hands of millions. Yet, in certain cases, it can be worth far more than its face value. I'm talking about the 1994 United States 1-cent coin without a mint mark. We will explore what this coin is, how to identify it, why some are worth more than others, and the exact range of its value in today's market, all in one detailed session. So, sit back, relax, and join me as we open the pages of the story in the Coin Old Library. Let's begin by visualizing this coin. In your mind, picture front side, the obverse. You see the face of Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States. His portrait has been on the 1-cent coin since 1909, when the design was introduced to honor his 100th birthday. Above Lincoln's head, the words "In God We Trust" are inscribed. To the left, you'll see the word liberty, and to the right, the date, 1994. Now, here's where our focus begins. Look just under that date. If there's no small letter, no D for Denver, no S for San Francisco, then you have a no mint mark penny. This means it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. The Philadelphia Mint in 1994 produced over 6.5 billion of these coins. That's right, billions. That's why, in ordinary worn condition, this penny is extremely common. The reverse, the backside, of the coin shows the Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C. If you look very closely, you can even see the tiny statue of Lincoln inside the memorial, a detail that many people don't notice unless they use a magnifying glass. Above the memorial, the words United States of America curve around the edge, and below them, in smaller letters, the phrase E pluribus unum, Latin for out of many one. At the bottom, you'll see the denomination 1 cent. The coin is made of copper-plated zinc, 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper, and weighs 2.50 grams. It measures 19.05 millimeters in diameter. Now that we know what this coin is, let's talk about condition. Condition is one of the most important factors that decides how much your coin is worth. Coins that have been in circulation for many years get worn down. Details fade, the shine disappears, small scratches appear, and sometimes corrosion develops. These coins, in what we call circulated condition, are usually only worth face value just 1 cent. Next is fine condition. This is where the coin still shows most of its details, but there is clear wear on the high points of the design. Then comes very fine, where most details are sharp but the highest areas are worn smooth. After that is extremely fine, where the wear is light and most of the mint's original detail remains. Above that level, we have uncirculated coins, coins that have never been used in transactions and still have their original mint luster. Within uncirculated, there's a numeric grading scale from mint state 60 up to mint state 70. Mint state 60, uncirculated but with many small marks or dull areas. Mint state 65, strong luster, very few marks, sharp details. Mint state 68 and above, extremely rare, nearly flawless under magnification. So what is a 1994 no mint mark penny worth in today's market? Let's break it down. In most circulated conditions, 1 cent face value. In average uncirculated condition MS, 60 to MS, 63 a few cents to around $1. In mint state 65, about $10 to $18. In mint state 66, around $18 to $215, depending on luster and eye appeal. In mint state 68, around $1,600, very rare in this grade. In mint state 69, over $13,000. These are almost perfect coins and extremely hard to find. Remember, these prices are not guaranteed. They depend on demand, auction results, and the coin's certified grade. Certain era varieties can make a 1994 penny much more valuable. The most famous is the close AM variety. On the reverse, in the word America, the A and M are much closer than usual, almost touching. In normal pennies from 1994, the A and M have a wider space between them. Closed AM examples can be worth hundreds of dollars, especially in mint state. Other errors include double dies, where letters or numbers appear doubled, off-center strikes, where the design is not aligned correctly, and die cracks, which look like raised lines across the coin. If you want to check your coins, use a magnifying loupe of at least 10x. Handle coins only by the edges to avoid fingerprints. Store valuable coins in protective holders. If you suspect you have a rare variety or high-grade example,